Today, I'm going to interact with you people. Chairman of Board of Trustees, principals of various schools, teachers, parents, my dear children. I'm very sure that ICSK is doing a wonderful job. That's a reason you people are really organizing this kind of programs. Yesterday, I really understood the effect of teachers who really put effort to conduct this kind of programs, because at the end of the program, I could experience a lot of questions from your children. Congratulations, because you are putting wonderful effort. Congratulations. Thank you, Sarada Ma'am, for introducing me in a beautiful manner. And Maria Ma'am did a wonderful anchoring job. Great, wonderful. Great to see all these things. Okay, great. My dear children, today I'm going to discuss with you some of the most important study skills which you can incorporate with your learnings. When you incorporate these learnings with your studies would become more easier, and you would be able to understand the things in a better manner. That's one of the purposes of this particular course. Happy learning. That's the name of this particular program. A study skills training session for school students. As the person who introduced me, she was talking about Institute for Soft Skills Training and Counseling. This organization is providing this particular program. Okay, welcome to the program. I would like to set an objective for this particular program. Why? Because at the end of the program, I would like to see that you children are learning some of the techniques. That's the reason I have written here. At the end of the training course, all the participants will be able to understand and apply study skills and examination preparation techniques more effectively. That's the purpose of this particular course. I know the time is limited. It's a 1 hour program, and again a half an hour discussion. And whenever you have doubts, you can just note down the doubts, and end of the session, certainly you can ask me the doubts. Okay, kindly do that. When I go ahead, remember that at the end of the session, you are learning techniques. Okay, you are going to apply those techniques. This is very important. Okay, that's the aim of this particular course. I'm very sure that some of you might have heard about this particular person, right? Stephen R. Covey, renowned writer. He wrote a beautiful book called the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. In that book, he has mentioned 7 habits of people who have achieved great things. The general 7 habits, okay? And the second habit of highly effective people is begin with the end in mind. That is what he mentioned there in his book. Begin with the end in mind. It does mean if you're doing something, you must have a goal in your mind. You are studying in the classroom, you are learning through the school system, and now you are coming back to the school. And there is always a question, why are you studying, right? Many of the teachers might have ask many of the students, why are you studying? And some of the times, children may not be able to answer for the question. When I was studying, as your principal was saying, when I was studying, I never had a very clear-cut idea about, why I was studying, okay? But dear students, you are fortunate enough to understand, or you are fortunate enough to get the idea regarding why you are studying. That's something very important, why you are studying. Okay, there is a purpose. Always there is a purpose. So looking at the purpose, looking at the aim, okay, and understanding the goal, and then you are studying, then I'm very sure you will achieve much more. You will achieve much more. That's a secret. So kindly write down this particular sentence. Begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind, and you must see the end in your mind before you start whatever you are doing. Clear? And I normally tell my people, just imagine you are driving a car. Before you start the car, you must see that where you're supposed to reach and what you're supposed to do there. That you need to see. Then you start the car. Similarly, now you are coming back to the school and online classes are going on, I suppose. Okay. But make sure that the end of the academic year, what are you going to achieve in your life? This is very, very important. Okay. Dear students, I normally call my students as my friends. Okay. Dear friends, okay, if you are able to understand my session, if you are able to listen my session, please put yes in the chat box. Okay, you can come to the chat box and you just type the chat box. Yes, you can just type yes. Okay, I just want, I would like to see your okay, very good. Okay, so everybody please participate. Okay, very good. All right, yeah, well. Okay, beautiful. Okay, thank you so much for your timely response. Okay, now I am moving ahead. When I move ahead, dear students, we are going to understand this particular and our session with some of the themes. Okay, some themes. The theme number one is I have a great interest and happiness to learn. Okay, and whenever I take the session, I ask children, what would you like to do most? Okay, they say that they would like to do this thing, that so many things. Okay, that describes a number of things. All right, and I'm asking you something. Okay, what would you like to do most? This is my question. Okay, can you please answer me? It can be either watching movie, it can be either going out, or coming to school, attending classes. It can be anything. Okay, it can be anything. What do you think yourself? I mean, when you think about this particular aspect, what would you like to do most? Okay, most interestingly. Okay, that's the question. Can you please answer me? Okay, your answers, any question, any answer can be, no problem. Okay, you just type the answers. Come to the chat box. Okay. Okay, studying. Oh, okay. I love. Yeah. Okay. Okay, beatboxing. Okay, playing music. Okay. Okay, reading, watching TV. Okay. Great. Okay, fine. Okay. Now the question is, why do you say it? You are saying that the music is your favorite thing. Okay, you love to do that. Okay, you are some of you are saying that drawing is something really interesting thing. Okay, which you do. But most of the time, we don't say that the studying is really an interesting aspect in our life. Why? We need to think about that, right? And not only the students, even teachers, and we all need to really think about that. then we'll get the answer. Okay. And, before I give the answer, I just want to talk about a particular term, that is interest. Interest is a feeling or emotion that causes attention to focus on an object, event, or process. That's what the interest is all about, right? Interest. Okay. It's a feeling or emotion. Feeling or emotion. And many of the time when we talk about the school and learning, we lose this interest, or we don't really find this particular feeling or this particular emotion. Normally it happens. Normally it happens. Why it happens? Why it happens? Because we have so many else. We have so many other things around us. We have so many other things around us. Hey, look at this girl, okay? This girl is very much interested to many things, okay? It could be food, or car racing, or, some games, whatever. All right? It can be anything, okay? But I'm not generalizing it, okay? I'm not generalizing it, but some people are really focused on that, really focused on these kind of things, okay? Apart from studies, they are really keen on doing so many things in their life. And I still remember my school days, okay? And, never take my school days as a role model, okay? Never take, okay? I'm not saying that, okay? I used to do so many things, okay? Traveling, eating food, going out, roaming around with my friends, etc. So many things, okay? But, along with me, some other students were there. They used to do this kind of, they were very much focused on these types of elements, okay? They were just looking at the some of the professional courses, okay? Reaching abroad, learning something, okay? And they were talking about very advanced technologies, etc. Some children are like that, but some children are they spend time this way as well, okay? So it's a kind of an evaluation time, okay? And we need to really look at ourselves and think over it, whether I'm a person who is really thinking about these kind of aspects, or something extraordinary. That we need to really understand, okay? And finding interest to think in an extraordinary manner will definitely support you to achieve something better in our life, better in your life. I'm very sure about that. Okay, think about it. Okay, so if you have understood whatever I told you, then please type a Y. Okay, kindly type a Y. Kindly type a Y. Come to the chat box and type Y. Please come to the chat box and type Y. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Great. All right. Okay. I'm happy about that. Okay. Now, moving ahead. See, look at these people, okay? You might have heard a lot about these people, right? Okay. Of course, Sanya is world famous, sports star. You are aware about her. And can anybody tell me what is the context of this two girls are sitting and these two girls are playing the badminton? Can anybody tell me what is the context of this particular picture? Can anybody tell me that? You can come to the chat box. Can anybody say that what exactly the context of this particular thing? Okay. So one is a real player, and another one is the one who was the character of the same there in the movie. Yeah, wonderful. I'm so happy about that. Okay, see, Sania Nehalwal, she did a wonderful job. She achieved a great heights in her life, and that came out as a very, very successful movie. Just imagine, okay? Just imagine. It's something great, okay? It's not a simple movie, okay? Something really good, okay? And when people do something really interesting, that will turn to or that will create the real outcome, okay? Real outcome. And in case of Sunda, okay, you are finding or you are seeing the real outcome. Why? Because these people were very much into thinking about extraordinary things when they were learning. That was the reason. Okay. And I'm very sure that your beloved teachers, you teachers, are really, really encouraging your students to think, in an extraordinary way. I'm very sure about that. That's something amazing. Okay, it's something really good, awesome. I'm happy about that. All right. So I normally describe children into two types. Basically, one is they study, but more concentrating on these kind of elements. Okay, and the second type, they have fun time. They have recreational activities, etc. But at the same time, their major focus is something on extraordinary aspect. Okay. Dear students, please think about it. Okay, please think about it. That's my humble request. When I talk about the interest, it's a physiological elements also there. Physiological elements also present there. Okay, I'm very sure about that, and you are also aware about that. I'm not going to really explain the physiological elements too much over here. But when you think something positive, naturally the segregation of dopamine would be there, no doubt. That motivates you. And there is a very easiest method to produce or secrete dopamine is positive self-affirmation. Positive self-affirmation. This is one of the study techniques. Okay, one of the study techniques. See, when you say something in your mind, that will reflect on your body. Okay, that will reflect on your body. I'm very sure that most of the children are, putting on the video and listening me, right? And the teachers, please, you can observe them. Okay. Positive self-affirmation. I don't know whether you have heard about a particular terminology called psychosomatic impact. How many of you have heard about psychosomatic impact? If you have heard about this particular terminology, please come to the chat box and type YSS, psychosomatic impact. Psychosomatic impact. Psycho means mind, somatic means body. Yeah, very good. Thank you. Okay, some students they have it. Okay, yeah, fine. Whatever you think in your mind will reflect on your body. How? When you think something, naturally, that thought process will stimulate your neurotransmitters, the chemical compositions, which send the messages to your glands. The glands will secrete hormones, right? For example, cortisol. Okay, you are thinking something negative. Okay, and I'll give you an example. For example, is the exam is coming, examination is coming. Okay, and you're continuously thinking something like, I may not be able to write the exam. Okay, kind of thought process. Then naturally, what will happen? There will be a changes in the chemical composition. and the messages will naturally go to the glands. Okay, the gland will segregate, for example, cortisol. And if the amount is high, naturally you will feel the high level of stress, right? High level of stress. That always happens. But actually, what is behind the high level of stress? Your thought process. And you thought about the exam in a negative manner. Okay. And then what is this self-affirmation? Positive self-affirmation is a sentence made by simple and positive words in present tense, starting with I can, I have, and I do. For example, I love examination. Okay, a student is saying that I love examination. Okay, then what will happen? There is a changes in your thought process. Naturally, the positive messages will go to the glands, and the positive hormone will secrete from the glands, and it will get mixed with your blood, and naturally you will avoid the stress factor. Clear? Yes or no? Is it clear to you? So positive self-affirmation is very, very important. And if you can type some of the positive self-affirmation for students, please note down. Okay, please note down. I love myself. Please note down. I love myself. Many of the students, they are lacking self-esteem, self-motivation. Okay, and when you say yourself, I love myself, then naturally what will happen? You love your shape, you love the way you walk, you love the color, your color, everything you are going to love. Okay, then naturally what will happen? You will develop a positive self-image. Okay, confidence. Clear? Next self-affirmation you can write down, I have a great memory power. I have a great memory power. This is one of the most important tools which you can use in study skills. Okay, I have a great memory power. I still remember I was working for World Trade Center. Okay, and during that particular time, I had the problem of thinking of losing memory. Okay, in 2008, I quit the job. I took up training as my profession. Okay, you trust me, I learned this positive self-affirmation as part of Tibetan yoga. Okay, I started to practice this self-affirmation, positive self-affirmation, and now I take more than 50 training sessions without a PPT or anything. Okay, all subjects are stored in my brain because I strongly believe I have a wonderful memory power. I have wonderful memory power. Believe that. Positive self-affirmation is very important. And the second one is very important in study skills. That's positive faking. Okay. And I know at your home there is something, maybe messy. You may not be able to really cope up with the stress factor at your home. But when you sit for studies, make sure you are wearing smile on your face. Smile. Okay. I know inside of you something is really burning, but when you sit for studies, smile. That's a positive faking. What will happen? The smile will send a message to your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind will never discriminate whether it is a faking smile or a real smile. Okay, subconscious mind will understand as what? It's a real smile. And naturally what will happen? Naturally you will become positive and you will overcome from stress. And my dear students, always remember, you don't really look at stress as something devil, okay? Don't worry about that. Minimal level of stress is very important, okay? You all have the minimal level of stress only. Suppose a person doesn't have a stress, then that is also very, very problematic, because there is no stress. That means zero stress, no stress. You don't do anything, you don't prepare. Suppose the exam got announced, okay, your friends are saying that exam got announced, so what? If you don't have stress, you'll ask the question, so what? But if you have a bit stress, it's basically known as eustress, okay? Eustress. Then naturally you'll ask, when is the exam? Okay, have you started studying? Okay, I need to study. But if the stress level is very high, then what will happen? Then gone, okay? You feel shivering, high level of palpitation rate, lots many issues, okay? Then you need to take support from an expert, okay? Support from an expert. That's very important. Okay, there are 3 types of stress, okay? One is zero level, levels, okay? 3 levels of stress, okay? One is zero level, another one is eustress, okay? EUST, okay? Eustress, and another one is a high stress, okay? We need eustress, and whatever the stress you are encountering, okay, you are experiencing is all right, okay, is perfect, and that's enough. That's important, okay? But if that's really making you disturbed, then definitely you need to think about that, okay? Clear? So if you have understood my points, please type Y. And dear students, okay, very good, all right, yeah. Why why the sense, instead of yes, I'm asking you to type Y. Okay, thank you so much, thank you. All right, I'm so happy about you, okay? Yeah, all the students are typing Y. I'm happy, yeah, thank you. Now moving ahead, I'm going to talk about some of the basic happy learning techniques, okay? Basic happy learning techniques, and make your learnings happy. And before that, I couldn't complete some of the self-affirmation. That also you can write down. The first one I was talking about, the second one I was talking about, I have a great memory power, right? And the third one you can type down, that is, I love learning. I love learning. I love learning. Okay, clear? And the next one you can write down, I'm a very happy person. I'm a very happy person. Okay, I'm a very happy person. All right, okay. These are some of the self-affirmations and positive self-affirmations, and it's up to you to make some of the self-affirmations later. Okay, yeah, great. Now, the most important thing of happy learning is pay attention in the class. When teacher teaches through online or offline, it is very important to pay attention in the class, right? Now, pay attention in the class, because during the learning process, 2 things are very important: concentration and observation. You just note down, okay? Concentration and observation. All right. And if you want to really have the concentration and observation in a classroom, there is a small technique. Take lecture note. Okay, see, you keep a rough book, all right? Okay, and whenever teacher says something, you just note down the points. And just imagine that there are 3 chairs in a row, okay, and 3 students are sitting there. Okay, all 3 of you are taking lecture note. You don't feel to talk each other. Hey, look at the beauty. You don't feel to talk each other. You will concentrate on taking the lecture note, right? And when you take the lecture note, what will happen? Naturally, The end of the day, definitely you can look at the lecture note and you will recollect everything, whatever the teacher taught in the classroom. Clear? Have you got it? Pay attention in the class. Take lecture note. Next one is keep an organized notebook. Okay, keep an organized notebook. And I'm very sure that you have the system of completing the notebook, whether it is in a digital manner or in a physical manner, but make sure that you are completing. Okay, and never keep it for pending. Okay, ask questions in the class. And here around 1,000 people are attending this program. End of the session, if I would ask you to ask questions, maybe 5 or 6 students will ask me questions. Okay, why? What is happening with others? There are different answers. Others might have understood everything clearly, right? Or they haven't understood anything to ask even a question. That is another reason. Some children are very much scared about asking questions. Okay, what the teacher will think, because I know so many cases. Okay, some people got a phobia. Okay, they cannot ask questions. Okay, and when they think about asking questions, high level of palpitation rate, lots of issue, hand is getting wet, so much of issues. Okay, sweating, so much of issues. Dear friends, it is very, very important to learn asking the art of asking questions in the classroom. Then only you can clear the doubts. It's not only in the classroom, make sure that you are asking questions to your peer group. I mean, your co-students, your students who are studying in the class. Because some of the students might have understood better. Okay, you can ask them. Clear, asking questions. So once again, go through it. Pay attention in the class, take lecture note, keep an organized notebook, ask questions. Okay. If you have understood these points, please type yes in the chat box. Okay. And in case if you got any of the questions, definitely note down. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm very happy about you. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Now moving ahead. Discuss topics with your peers. Okay, because group study is something very important. Okay, but group study should serve the purpose. Okay, why are you sitting in the group? That's always a question, whether for chit chat or sharing some out of box ideas, or I don't know. There are many things. Okay, but if you sit together, make sure you are discussing very important points of your learnings. Okay, your learnings. Definitely you can have fun. Okay, see, without the fun, life is nothing. Okay, the fun is very important, but always remember that some people they want to enjoy only fun. Okay, there is a problem. No, concentrate on discussing something very serious when you sit together. Okay, clear? Then this one is very important, speed reading. Okay, because we need to read a lot. We need to read a lot as part of our academic curriculum, right? We need to read a lot. But many of the times, we don't find time to read, or we don't reach the target amount of reading in the end of the day. So what is this speed reading is all about? Okay, speed reading. Dear friends, just concentrate on what I'm going to say. Okay, take an example of reading English language. You are reading from left hand side to right hand side, right? A children who has dyslexia. Okay, teachers may be really aware about the concept called dyslexia, right? Can any student or teacher, can you please talk about dyslexia? What is this dyslexia is all about? Because I'm not checking your knowledge, okay, because I'm just making it more interactive. Okay, never misunderstand me. Okay, what is this dyslexia is all about? Dyslexia. Can anybody tell me? Can anybody open the mic and tell me? Dyslexia. Okay. Dyslexia is a basically the difficulty on reading. Okay, reading difficulty. That's basically known as dyslexia. What is dysgraphia? Writing difficulty. What is dyscalculia? Difficulties in calculations. Okay, clear? So suppose a children got reading difficulty, then the child will read word by word. Okay, that also may not be in an appropriate manner, word by word. It will take long time. Okay, long time. Others also sometimes do the same and mix 2-3 words together and read. Practice. Okay, and then read a sentence together from left hand side to right hand side. Okay, clear? Then there is a next step. Okay, you need to set the time and just look at the watch and read it. Okay, when you read fast, okay, you spent 2 minutes for reading a paragraph. All right, now your target is within 1.5 minutes you would read the same paragraph. Read, increase the speed, and make sure that you are observing much more, better, concentrating better, and read it. You will really understand the difference. Okay, you will really reduce the time. Practice. Then read from top to down. One sentence, next sentence, next sentence. By practice, you can get that. You practice for next 7 days. 7 days. I will assure you that you will definitely learn speed reading from top to down. That's the second steps. Okay, so kindly practice it. And when you read fast, it will save your time. Okay, time is precious. Okay, time is precious. Save your time. All right. So, dear friends, we have discussed about these many points. Pay attention in the class. Okay, take lecture notes. Keep an organized notebook. Ask questions in the class. Discuss topics with your peers. Speed reading. And when you do these things, my dear friends, always remember, see, you will feel relaxed. You will feel relaxed. When you feel relaxed, naturally what will happen? You feel happiness inside of you. You will feel happiness inside of you. When you feel happiness inside of you, naturally your learning process would become happy learning. Hey, look at, your learning process would become happy learning. Okay, dear friends, if you have understood all these points, kindly type Y. Okay, yes, kindly type yes. If you have understood, if you are okay. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, yeah, I'm happy about that. Okay, very good. All right, yeah. And in case if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay, okay. All right, thank you so much. And some of you have written some test and kind of things, okay, that you can post later. Okay, because the end of this session you can ask me the question. Okay, yeah, please. Okay, I have seen that. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, now moving ahead, dear friends, we need to just think about our goal. Okay, our goal setting. When I talk about the goal, efforts and encourage are not enough without a purpose and a direction. Okay, because many people maybe give you encourage, sorry, efforts and courage are not enough without a purpose and a direction, right? Yeah, effort and courage are not enough without a purpose and direction. Okay, direction is very important. And I love this particular quote from Steve Jobs. Okay, I love it. I love it. Only the goal gives meaning and satisfaction to life. It promotes health and gives you optimism in difficult times. When you study, sometimes you feel that, oh my God, I'm not able to study. Okay, but there is a goal in front of me. Okay, there is a goal in front of me. Because of the goal, I am putting an extra effort to study. Okay, that will really give me satisfaction. That will really give me a capacity to overcome the difficulties. That's very important. Goal is very important. Set a goal. Set a goal. I'm going to talk a little bit about goal and purposes. Okay, because the student who is studying should understand the goal and purposes. Okay, goal can be called as the point one wishes to achieve. The point one which the person wishes to achieve. Purpose can be called as the reason one aims to achieve a goal. Okay, what's the reason behind that? I'm setting a goal, but for what? For what? That also you need to really understand. Okay, see, there are three types of goals. Okay, there are three types of goals. I'm going to explain very slowly. Okay, one is a short-term goal. What is this short-term goal is all about? You need to set very immediately, and you need to achieve within short span of time. For example, setting a timetable and following the timetable is very important, right? Very important. And if you are doing it today onwards and setting as a goal, okay, tonight I would prepare a timetable and I would follow the timetable for my studies. See, look at a short-term goal. You have already you have taken the decision. Okay, you set the goal. Okay, and something something little different. Okay, little different. For example, just imagine you are going to face an examination next month, and you are setting a goal. Okay, I would score this much percentage of marks for the forthcoming examination. Okay, because it's going to happen within a month time. Short-term goal. Okay, short-term goal is the combination of very strong decisions. Okay, very strong decisions, because some of the short-term goals supposed to be achieved within few days. Okay, you need to set today, you need to achieve. Some of the short-term goals maybe you need to achieve within a week or within a month, no problem, but make sure that you are taking the decisions and working upon. Whereas there are the medium-term goals. Okay, medium-term goals. Okay, after your schooling, if you would like to go for a better studies in a particular university, set a goal. Okay, long-term goal, where you want to work as an employee, or you want to set a business or whatever. Okay, a long-term goal. And I normally tell all of my students, okay, dear students, make sure that you have the short-term goals. After achieving the short-term goal, you need to again set many short-term goals. Okay, that's very important. Set short-term goals and achieve it. And many short-term goals will give you the capacity to reach to the medium-term goal. All right, it's a kind of, you are climbing the ladder. Okay, you are climbing the ladder, dear friends. Okay, and finally, okay, you are achieving the short-term goals, you are achieving the medium-term goals, you are achieving the long-term goals. It's a process, basically process. Okay. And when you set goals, always remember that, you need to evaluate your goals. And sometimes you need to even rework upon it. Okay. If your goals are not really working upon, then rework on it. Okay. So, when I talk about a goal setting, I should talk about the purposes. Okay. Purposes. And the purposes are, connected to the values and beliefs. Okay. Values of the people. Values of the people. Why do you want to set the long-term goal? For example, I'm giving you some of the long-term goals. Okay. Look at here. See this long-term goal. Okay. In Indian context, I have written something. Okay. I wish or want to become an IAS officer. Civil service, you heard about, right? IAS officer, because I want to serve Indian society. It's one of the goals. Okay. I wish or want to become an IAS officer, okay, Indian Administrative Service officer, because I want to serve Indian society. I mean, there are n number of needy people are there, right? I want to serve. Okay. That's a long-term goal. Okay. That's a long-term goal. Before 2030, I will clear my civil service exam with a rank between 1 to 25. Medium term. Okay. Medium term. And what you're supposed to do now. Okay. If there is a civil service coaching, okay, just enroll with that online or whatever. Read extra, short time. Okay. Practice. Okay. Set the goal, vision board, write down. Okay. Or or set the vision board. Vision board is something like, you are taking a chart board in a chart paper. Okay. And you are writing your goal and putting some of the pictures and sticking on the wall. Okay. And you are looking at in the morning, looking at the noontime, evening. If you are going to the school morning and evening, before you sleep, you just look at, you are remembering the goal. Okay. You are remembering the goal. See. And I'm going back. Okay. Here. Okay. I was talking about a long-term goal. Why people set long-term goal? For example, why do you want to become an IAS officer? Or why do you want to become a teacher? Why do you want to become a doctor? Why do you want to become an engineer? Why do you want to become a government? Why do you want to serve the government, country? See, handful of money is one thing. Okay. Opportunity to help others, that is also there. Joy and friendship, that is also there. Opportunity to become famous. You see, some people really, many people. Okay, I think everyone, they want to become famous. Okay, people want to known by others, right? Normal life with the family, because if you want to settle down, definitely we need to have a job that should be a better job, right? An adventure life. Every day the same. No. Something different. Okay. Something different. I'm very sure that the teachers over here, they are enjoying that, right? Dear children, think about that. Why? Okay. When you think about the purposes, it is very easy for you to study well. Okay. Okay. I have a long-term goal. The long-term goal is to serve the society. I am very much eager to serve the society. Okay, I really want to achieve that. For that, now I need to study. Okay, think about that. Okay, now I really want to study. Okay, clear? Medium-term goal, admission in a better university. Why do you want to study now? I want to study and get admission in a better university. Okay, a campus placement. Okay. I really want to start a startup in the college itself. Okay. For that, I'm studying medium time. Okay. fulfilling the wishes of beloved ones, okay, and short-term goals. This is very important for you now. Dear student, this is very important for you now. Spend more time for studies, okay? 24 hours are there. 7 hours you're supposed to sleep, right? Okay. And a reasonable amount of time you need to spend in the classroom. But still, there is time that you need to use for studies. Okay. Short-term goal, purpose, changing or installing some behaviors, getting up early in the morning. Okay, I'm setting a goal. Okay, today onwards, I would get up, or tomorrow onwards, I would get up morning. Okay, little early. Okay, all right. Learning new things. Okay, I would start to read some of the magazines, okay, for better understanding, improving my general knowledge. I'm going to learn. I'm going to read better. I am going to read more. See, look at, see here. Okay, I hope you understood the importance of goal setting and the ways of goal setting. If you feel yes, kindly type yes, okay, in the chat box. Okay, if you understood, okay, the method of goal setting. Okay, thank you so much. You are writing yes. Okay, yeah, I'm happy about that. Okay, all the students, please participate. Okay. Thank you. All right, thank you. Now, I am moving ahead. Okay. See, dear friends, always remember you have n number of abilities. Okay. And you all have IQ. Okay. And never ever feel that you are inferior. Many of the students, they feel they are inferior. Why? Because they may not be able to study a particular subject. I was telling you that, dyscalculia, the problem of learning mathematics, you forget about that. Okay, there are the n number of techniques you can learn mathematics better. Okay, don't worry. Okay, there are techniques. And IQ is one element. At the same time, okay, EQ is another element. EQ, emotional quotient. Okay, another other element. Okay, and dear friends, look at here. Okay, see, IQ means ability to think. EQ means ability to feel. Okay. When you learn the school, okay, definitely, you will improve, IQ, get through schools. Okay. But when you interact with the children, when you interact with the teachers, okay, when you participate in extracurricular activities, you will get what? EQ, your problem solving skills, okay, your decision making skills, etc. You will get through interacting with the teachers, attending programs, coordinating programs. It's difficult to raise IQ, but possible to raise IQ. Okay, so EQ, always remember, IQ is already there. Okay, by birth you have the IQ, but you can learn EQ. Okay, see, I will tell you something more. Okay, listen here, look at here. If you have a high IQ and high EQ, it is very easy to conquer the world. If you have an average IQ and high EQ, it is very easy to conquer the world. Hey, look at. If you have low IQ and low EQ, it is very easy to conquer the world with smart work. N number of examples are there. Don't worry. Okay. If someone feels that I don't have IQ, don't worry. Okay. Forget about that. Okay. There are techniques. Okay. There are techniques. So always remember, I'm not talking about this particular slide now. Okay. I'm just moving to another theme, next theme, that is, I have a great level of memory power. Okay, and as part of just have the confidence, and with that confidence, okay, we are going to think about your memory power, our memory power, and tell yourself, I have a great memory power. Okay, what exactly this memory power is all about? What is this memory power is all about? Memory power is the ability to recall past experiences. Okay, past experiences. All right, you are aware about that. The ability of a person in recollecting the past events or previously learned information or skills. That is what the memory power is all about, right? Memory power. But dear friends, always remember, okay, some people got the misconception about memory power. Okay, they always feel that some people, they don't have memory power, some people they have a high level of memory power. No, 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 it's a trained memory and untrained memory. Okay, trained memory and untrained memory, that's a fact. I'll give you an example. Okay, just imagine, in a particular apartment, there are two people, one girl and one boy. Okay, this girl's father is a teacher and the mother is also a teacher. Okay, they used to teach this girl memory techniques when she was very small, many memory techniques. Okay, and they were training her memory. The adjoining apartment, adjusting up, the nearby the apartment, there is a boy. Okay, and he never got this kind of any of the practices in his life. And both this girl and the boy, they went to the same school. Okay, and whatever the girl learned from the school and whatever the boy learned from the school are same. But girl started to score more. Why? Because her memory is a trained memory. Why? Because her parents were training her. And just imagine, okay, a teacher came into the picture. Teacher understood that this boy doesn't have trained memory, and the teacher started to teach a lot of techniques to this boy, and this girl and boy, they started to score the same marks after some time. That is what actually, this is what exactly happening with memory training techniques. Okay, children will learn like anything. Okay, so this you need to understand. Okay, and along with that, dear friends, make sure that you are going to practice these things. Brain food. Okay, eat everything. Okay, eat everything in the sense that make sure that you are eating vegetables. Okay, nuts, fruits. Okay, whatever supposed to eat, eat everything. Eat. Okay, because otherwise the problem will happen, right? Your brain will not function. Okay, and for more details, what you could do is that just type in the internet and just learn that which are the brain foods. Okay, you'll get 7 hours sleep is compulsory. Okay, some children, they look at the gadgets and they sit in the night and they don't sleep properly. You will lose the memory. Okay, because you will face a high level of stress and finally you will lose the memory. It's a problem. Okay, normally it happens. Okay, normally it happens. Controlling stress. If you cannot control any sort of stress, high level of stress, get the support from an expert. Reducing the use of gadgets. Okay, it's very important, because what is going to happen is that when you use the gadget too much, then naturally your sleep pattern will get disturbed. Okay, that's really a problem. And again, always remember, in a study technique, always remember, see, whatever you learn, it will go to the memory as either visual or auditory or kinesthetic, okay, or olfactory or gustatory, either picture or sound or feeling or taste or smell, okay, clear? And just imagine that you are reading something from the textbook and immediately you are watching the mobile for quite a long time. Naturally, what will happen? Whatever there in the memory regarding the learnings will, will erased by whatever you have seen there in the mobile phone. This problem will happen. Okay, that's the reason we say that reduce the use of gadgets. Okay, it will really give you lots of issues in your studies and the memory power. Okay, and to learn better, you need to activate your both the left brain and the right brain together. Okay, that is also very important. Left brain and the right brain together. Okay, you can activate, and for that there are some very simple techniques. These techniques are basically introduced by Professor Lawrence C. Katz. Okay, Lawrence C. Katz. Example: write with your left and right hand. Suppose you are the right hander, then write with your left hands 5 minutes a day. Okay, 5-10 minutes. Okay, 5 to 10 minutes. Naturally, that will stimulate your right brain. Okay, all right. Use your both the left and the right hands when you brush your teeth, when you take bath, when you apply soap. Use both the hands. Okay. Do exercises and meditations. Okay. Do exercises and meditations. Some physical exercise will definitely support you to, intake more oxygen, right? That will definitely improve the memory power. See, always remember that water and oxygen are essential for supporting your brain. Okay, water and oxygen, and by doing exercise you will get lots of oxygen. Okay, drink water, and sometimes close your eyes and visualize and see that you are studying better. Everything is happening in a better manner. That is what meditation I was talking about, right? All right. Okay. So, dear friends, if you have understood whatever I told you, okay, yes, okay, fine. Thank you so much. Okay, just type Y. Yes, okay, just type S. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, now we are moving ahead. Okay, some of the very important elements of learning techniques, and when the time permits I will talk about the other slides which I skip now. Okay, now look at the traffic signal. Okay, look at the traffic signal, and red means not important, rarely comes, not suggested, not scoring. Okay, and the teachers can support students to identify these types of portions in the book. Okay, yellow means important, often comes, suggested, scoring. Green means very important, highly scoring, repeatedly coming, highly recommended. Okay, what we suggest is, dear students, make sure that you are learning the portions which are very important, highly scoring, repeatedly coming, highly recommended. It will save your time. Okay, it will save your time. Okay, this is another technique. Okay, so segregate. Okay, what you're supposed to study and prioritize. All right. Now, normally children, they ask me the question, what time they're supposed to study? Answer is anytime. Anytime you can study. Okay, sit in a particular place and study. Sit in a particular place and study. Okay, see, I normally suggest that at least you need to study 6 hours a day. Okay, And 40 minutes, 6 hours a day. At a stretch, you need to study 40 minutes. At a stretch, you need to study 40 minutes, and afterwards, you need to take the 5 minutes interval. And during the interval, kindly don't switch on the the TV and all. Okay, kindly don't switch on that. Just 40 minutes study. After 40 minutes, when you take the rest, that time just recollect. Okay, whatever you have studied, you just recollect. That way you study. Okay. Now, one of the very important learning technique. It's basically known as reading and learning technique. Okay, I will explain you. Okay, see, most of the time we don't really look at the questions in the textbook. Okay, the first thing is that you need to learn the questions. All right, suppose just imagine that you are learning an essay. Okay, the first thing is that learn the question. Okay, understand the question. Otherwise, some of the students, they say that I didn't understand the question. Okay, when the exam came, I didn't understand the question. Second one is, suppose you are learning an essay, then make sure you are learning the major headings, then subheadings. After learning major headings and subheadings, close your eyes and just recollect. Then read the first paragraph 3 times. Read the first paragraph 3 times. Then close your eyes and recollect. Read the second paragraph 3 times and close your eyes and recollect what? Question, major headings, subheadings, first paragraph. Are you understanding? Just imagine there are five paragraphs. There are 5 paragraphs. After learning the 5th paragraph, read 3 times. Okay, and close your eyes and recollect. After recollecting, what you need to recollect? Question, major headings, subheadings, paragraph number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It is something like memory. Will get noted there in the brain as a small line. Okay, if you are drawing a small line with a pen or pencil, if you rub 2-3 times, it will get erased, right? But many times, if you draw the line above and above, then it will not go. If you repeat and repeat and repeat, it will not go. Always remember that. Okay, so practice it. And whatever you have learned today, you need to recollect tomorrow and learn new things. Whatever you have learned this week, you need to recollect and learn new things next week. This you need to continue. And always remember, whatever you have learned in a month can be recollected within 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, that's the beauty. All right. Okay. If you have understood this particular technique, please type Y. Okay. Kindly type Y. Or S. Okay. Yes. Type S. Okay. Please come and type S if you have understood this particular technique. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Great. Okay. Now, moving ahead, you can look at the slide. Okay. Read questions first. Read entire headings, text. I was telling you the same. Okay, same. Okay, you understood. You said that you understood. Okay. OCAR. Okay, there is another smart learning technique. Okay, OCAR. Observation, concentration, association, recall. If you observe well, concentrate well, associate, then it is very easy to recall. Okay. Now, look at a small technique of, you can look at this particular box and look at the box and find out how many F's are there in the box. F letter. How many F letters are there in the box? Just look at how many F letters are there in the box. F letters. And look at here, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and finally there is a 6. Look at. And many times when children read it, what will happen? When children read it, they feel, oh my God, I have seen only 2, I have seen only, 3, but there are 6. The same situation is happening with the normal classroom. Teacher teaches the same text, children are studying, but children understand different ways. Why? Because we are in the age of games, online games. We are in the age of lot of cartoons, because our eyes are kind of jumping from one object to another object. Okay, we really jump. We don't really we don't really read exactly what there on the test. That's a problem, because that's a mechanism of eyes. That's a mechanism of our eyes. So what you need to do is, with the finger, just use the finger, okay, and if you just move, then you will understand each and every words written there in the textbook. Concentration, observation. Okay, you can observe very easily. Okay, and I'll give you another observation technique. Okay, just sit in a room. Okay, and when you sit in the room, you can just observe the things there in the room and note down. Okay, within 1 minute time or 2 minutes time, note down. And afterwards, whatever you have written, it's already there on the paper. Okay, what you need to do, again observe, try to find out some more. You will get surprised. Okay, you will find a number of things extra. Improving the observation capacity. Take a small pen. Okay, take a small pen. Okay, and observe it. There are a number of things in a pen. You can find more than 12 items, 12 parts. Observe. Okay, observe. And always remember, when you talk about the concentration, you are driving a car. Okay, and as you know that your father and the mother, they drive car. They are very careful about. Otherwise, it will go and hit somewhere. Okay, there will be a problem. I'm very sure it will create a problem. It will create a problem. Okay, and I don't know whether you have seen the spider. Must be. You might have seen the spider is making the spider net. Very much concentration. Okay, very much concentration. Concentrate. Always remember, if you are not concentrating, you don't reach the destination you're supposed to reach. That is also there. You're supposed to reach on the destination. That's very, very important. Okay, that's very, very important. Otherwise, things will not work. Dear students, see, you may be surprised why I have been taking. I'll be taking little more time. Okay, little more time, because see, this is a course. Okay, this course is supposed to be completed in that particular frame. Okay, otherwise things will not fall in a place. Okay, that's the reason I am going this method. I am using this method. Okay, I'll take little more time. Okay, kindly cooperate with me. Okay, thank you. Concentration. Okay, so I was talking about what? Observation. I was talking about concentration. Okay, these two things. Okay, now I'll be talking about association method. Association method. A very simple technique I'm going to teach you. Association method. Suppose if you want to learn better, if you want to learn English language better, or if you want to learn psychology better, or if you want to learn sociology better, if you want to learn any other subject, mathematics better, whatever the subject. Okay, this particular method is basically known as a theater method. Theater method. Okay, can you please come to the chat box and type theater method? Theater method. Please come to the chat box and type theater method. Theater method. Some of you can just type theater method. Okay, theater method. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay. Oh, very good. Theater method. Okay, I'm going to explain you what exactly this theater method is all about. Okay. Just close your eyes and just see yourself. You are sitting in a theater, okay? And on the screen, you need to see that a movie is running. You are the actor or actresses who is learning a particular subject which is very difficult for you in a better manner. Okay, just see it and enjoy the movie. Okay, enjoy the movie and make it as a color movie. Okay, colorful, enjoy it. Naturally, what will happen? There will be a stimulation there in your brain cells, neurotransmitters. Okay, that will work out. Then what will happen? Naturally, you will automatically study better. You will automatically study better. Okay. Okay. I hope you understood, right? Now I am moving ahead. Okay. There is a concept called acronym method. Acronym method. Look at this particular test. Okay, there is a criteria in the school. Teacher asks you to learn the criteria in the school, and the teacher asks you to by heart it. But you read 2-3 times, but my God, you forgot. You are forgetting like anything. Okay, go to school, go to class, review and pre-read, yearly study, answer questions, take notes, gadgets aided learning, peers can help, ask for fast exams and other schoolwork. Okay, these are the things you need to by heart it. But students, they were failed to by heart. Some students, okay, some students they by heart it. Then teacher taught them a technique. Take the first letter of each sentence. What is the first letter of the first sentence? G. Second, R. Second one is E. Next one is A. Next one is T. Next one is G. Next one is P. Next one is A. And the teacher asked the students to create 2 words by connecting these first letters. Great gap. Great GPA. Great GPA. Oh, great GPA. G stands for this one, R stands for this one, E stands for this one, this particular sentence. This technique is known as acronym method. Okay, acronym method. Very powerful tool. Okay. And sometimes, you don't need to really look at the order also. Take the first letter and mix it. Create a word which is easily rememberable. Okay, you can create a word. That is also possible. Okay, students, dear friends, if you have understood this particular acronym method, type Y. Type Y. If you have understood this particular method, type Y. Or yes, type S. Type S. You can come to the chat box and type yes. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah. Next method is very popularly known as I would say it is acoustics. What is that? Acoustics method. Okay, acoustics method. Very famous method. Okay, I will give you a small example. Okay, my dear Aunt Sally. Okay, my dear Aunt Sally. See, M stands for something, D stands for something, A stands for something, S stands for something. Can anybody tell me? See, starting there is a something is starting with the M, something is starting with the D, because you need to take the first letters. Okay, I will tell you what exactly. Okay, multiply, divide, add, and subtract. This you need to, teacher ask you, okay, you need to follow the order and learn it. Multiply, divide, add, and subtract. but you don't follow the order. Somehow you forget. Then take the first letter of each word you're supposed to learn and create some other word starting with that particular letter. See, look at multiply. You took M. And here you have written my. Divide. You took D. You have created dear. Okay. Add. You have taken A. And you wrote aunt. And here you have taken, you're supposed to study subtract. You have taken S. And there you have written Sally. Okay. Just imagine Sally is your aunt. And you love her a lot. My dear Aunt Sally. First letters. Clear? Now, can anybody tell me what is this? This is an acoustics, okay? This is an acoustics. Can anybody tell me what exactly this acoustics is all about? Can anybody tell me? Come to the chat box. Okay, planets. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Planets. Very simple. Very simple. One is not there. Okay. It's just the planets. My very elegant mother just served us 9 pancakes. Okay, I'm just giving an example. Okay, giving an example. All right. This way, if you create, you can keep the order. You can keep the order. And acoustics is the method which you use for keeping an order. You are learning something with a particular order. All right, clear? Now I am moving to another technique called grouping. Okay, grouping. Suppose just imagine that some of the mathematics formulas or historical dates you want to learn. Okay, see, look at here, group number A. Okay, 1500 to 1900. That is the first group. Here, look at the group number B. 1901 to 1950. Just imagine you are learning history. Okay, history. Under the group number A, you write down what all the dates are coming. Just write down the dates. Okay, and nearby you write down what are the importance of that particular date. Okay, importance of the particular date, and create 2-3 groups. Okay, and you need to associate questions with these groups. Associate questions with this group. Clear? And when you write the question, when you write the answer, the answer, you will automatically go to the group, and it is very easy for you to take out the year from these particular groups. Clear? For example, you are learning about First World War and the Second World War. Okay, then during which period the First World War took place. At the same time, in which period the Second World War took place. And you have the memory. Okay, you have the memory. You remember that. Okay, that particular date I have placed in that particular group. Clear? Clear? It is very easy for you to remember the dates. Okay, that's the reason we normally create these techniques. It's basically known as grouping, and this can be used even for learning mathematical formulas. Okay, all kind of things. Okay, grouping technique. And when you create a particular group, it is very easy to remember. Okay, so dear students, if you have understood till now, please come to the chat box and type Y. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, now I am moving ahead. Okay, there are 2-3 more techniques, and I will talk about that, and I'll wind up. Okay, yeah. Now look at here, PEG system. Okay, there is a beautiful PEG system. I'll talk about that. Okay, the PEG system is one of the most useful memory techniques. Like all memory technique, okay, PEG system uses visual imaginary Okay, and provide a hook or peck. Okay, I'll tell you what exactly this thing. Okay, look at here. See, I got my peck system. Okay, I'll tell you. Number one is bulb for me, bulb. Okay, electric bulb. Number two is a table for me. Okay. Number three is a TV. Number four is a cot, the cot for sleeping. Okay. Number five is a refrigerator. Number six is a desk. Number seven is a gas stove. Number eight is gas cylinder. Number nine is alamara. Okay. Number 10 is a fan. This is my PEG system. This is somebody else's PEG system. Suppose if you want to remember 5 names, but you forget that, okay? What I do is the first name. That person is about to change an electric bulb, and the second person is on the table handing over the bulb. The third person is watching the TV. Okay, the fourth person is lying down on the bed. The fifth person is opening the refrigerator and drinking water. I associate, okay? I associate. Dear friends, it is one of the beautiful methods to associate things. What you need to do? What you need to do is you need to create a PEG system of 50 numbers, 50. Okay, then you understand that. Okay, then you understand that. One for me, one is bulb, two is table, three is TV. Similarly, okay, you need to create a PEG system. Okay, and whatever you want to learn from the textbook or wherever, okay, associate with this thing, associate with this PEG system, then you will remember by order. Okay, it's very easy for you. All right. Okay, moving ahead, dear friends, there is another method for learning number, chunking method. Okay, chunking, long number, long formulas. Look at this number. Okay, 9847031166. Instead of that, I cut this number into 2 pieces. Okay, 98470, 1 piece. 31166, the second piece. Easy to remember. Easy to remember. Okay, clear? So, dear friends, if you have understood these techniques, please type Y. Please type Y. Yes, yes, please type yes. If you have understood, okay, okay. Thank you so much. Okay, now there are a few more techniques. Again, quickly I will finish. Okay, quickly I finish. Okay. Okay, there is a concept called digital span test. Okay, digital span test. Go to home, or now you are at home. Okay, tell your parents, just write digits. 25, 2 digits. 697, 3 digits. 4285, there are 4 digits. Similarly, you can increase. Okay. Ask them to write. Okay, you should not write. Then tell your parents or beloved ones to read it once this way. 25, you need to repeat it. Okay, you need to repeat 25. 4285. But look at the down one, the last one, 28315769. When someone reads, you need to repeat without making mistake. Okay, you need to repeat without making mistakes. It will improve your auditory memory. Whatever, in the classroom, teacher teaches something, right? In the classroom, teacher teaches something, and whatever teacher teaches, that you need to remember, right? For that, this technique is very, very important. Learn this technique. And suppose the last line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? No, 8 digits are there. Increase it 9 digits. Again, increase it 10 digits. Okay. Then what will happen? See, suppose if you would remember around 15 digits, dear students, naturally you are improving the auditory memory. Whatever you hear, you will store in your brain. Okay, okay, that possibility is always there. Dear students, see, look at the next one. Okay, similarly, write. You ask your parents to write or your beloved ones to write. Okay, then learn that. Okay, yeah. There's another concept called Lingu Method. Okay, Lingu Method. Okay, linked with the stories, the poems, the life experiences, movie clips. Okay, parody songs. There are jokes. Okay, there are n number of methods. N number of methods. Okay, suppose you love a poem. Okay, okay, take the same style of the poem and learn the mathematical formulas. Okay, if you love a particular story, okay, link that story with your history subject or sociology subject or whatever you learn. Okay, just link with something. Okay, link with the place. Okay, just imagine that you went to a garden, a beautiful garden. Okay, and you remember that particular garden. Okay, and when you study mathematics, you just visualize and see that you are there in the garden and you are learning mathematical formulas, linking your mathematical formulas with the garden. See, look at that possibility is there, right? This is basically known as the Lingu method. Okay, and we are getting into final stage, body mapping. One of the beautiful techniques. Okay, in the body mapping, you need to draw a human person's picture with the color pencil. Okay, in a funny manner. Okay, don't don't draw it in a very nice manner. Then you will look at the picture and you will spend time. No, funny manner. Okay, quickly you need to draw it. Okay, then write down the difficult words on the hand. I mean, suppose just imagine that you want to learn a particular essay, but you don't really remember most of the most of the important points of that essay. Then write down something on his head, write down something on his body, write down something on his leg. Okay, then look at the picture for a while and internalize the picture. Naturally, what will happen? You have drawn the picture, you have written the things near the picture, and along with the picture, you will learn. You will internalize everything. You will internalize everything. You will remember every time. Okay, you will remember every time. Okay, this technique is known as body mapping. Okay, so students, dear friends, if you clearly understood things, okay, just type Y or S. Yes. Okay, go ahead with supporting me. Type okay. Thank you so much. Okay, now I am moving ahead. Okay, concept mapping. Just imagine you are learning an essay on tree. It's a very simple technique. Okay, see, whatever you are learning. Okay, but I'm giving an example. Trees give oxygen, trees give wood. Oxygen used by humans, plants, animals. Wood used for constructing houses, making papers, making furniture. Okay, see, you are just creating a concept map. Look at the concept map. Okay, tree, oxygen, wood, whatever. A whole essay will be learned within few minutes, and this you need to draw with the color. Okay, the circle supposed to be with you need to draw with the color pencil. That is only the criteria, nothing more. Okay, concept mapping, beautiful method. And one of the most important strong method, which is known as the mind mapping. Take a paper. You want to learn about World War First. The central portion, just draw a circle. the middle of the paper, draw a circle, okay, and write World War First. The reasons for World War First. Maybe you can write that way. Okay, the reasons for World War First. First World War. Just imagine there are 5 reasons. Reason number 1. Okay, look at my mouse pointer. Reason number 1, reason number 2, reason number 3, reason number 4, reason number 5. Reason number 1, sub-points. Draw the branches. This is the main point. This is the topic. In the middle, this is the topic. This is the main point. Main point. These are the sub-points. Again, this sub-point got another sub-point. Draw the branch. Each point should be drawn with a particular color. That's very important. Particular color. Okay. Then what you need to do, after drawing this, after writing this, you need to take the paper or book and look at me. Okay, you need to just look at the paper. Okay, look at the paper for 3 minutes continuously. Okay, when you look at the paper 3 minutes continuously, then just close your eyes. You will get surprised. Okay, you know what will happen? The entire things you have written on the mind mapping concept will be already there in your brain. Okay, it will photogenic memory. Okay, it will really store there in the memory. When you want to write the examination, just recollect and recollect from your memory and write the answer. This great method is known as mind mapping. Lots of examples are there on the internet. You can surf and you can see. Okay, and dear friends, the stick method, a beautiful method called stick method. Okay, I love this method. There are 2 types of stick method. One is stick method in mind. Second one is real stick method. Okay, stick method in mind is something like, you are studying a particular topic in a room. You are sitting in a room and you are studying. Okay, when you sit in a room and study, what you need to do is, see, there is a cupboard. The first chapter in your mind, you are sticking there on the cupboard. Okay, second chapter is on the there is something else. Okay, there is a chair. Okay, the chair. Okay, the third chapter, there is a door. Okay, just visualize and see that you are sticking there. Okay, and you are associating first chapter with the alamara, second chapter with the cupboard. Sorry, second chapter with the whatever, the chair. The third chapter with the door. Alamara, the sense that cupboard. Okay, cupboard. Okay, I'm giving you 3 examples only. Okay, first chapter I stuck with the cupboard. The second one I stuck with the chair, and the third one is with the door. Okay, then what will happen? During the examination, it is very easy for you to connect the first chapter. Okay, this particular first chapter is there in the cupboard. Okay, it's very easy for you. Very easy for you to understand. Is it clear? Very easy for you to understand. Okay, dear friends, this is in a real sticking method. Okay, you can have a board. Okay, clipping board. Like a small piece of paper you can write down, and the major important points you can write down on the paper pieces and stick there. And morning and evening, you just look at the important points. For example, the right side of the board, you can have the mathematics tips. The central portion, you can have the language tips. The other side, you can have some other subjects. Okay, sticking method. You can stick small chits of papers. Okay, that method. And morning and evening, you can read it. Okay, children, you understood the topics. I mean, if you have understood the techniques, just type Y. Okay, if you have understood the technique, just type Y. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, you understood. Okay, yeah, there are 2 types of methods, 2 types of stick method. One is with visualization. Second one is in a reality. Okay, now I think going to be the last portion. Okay, learning formulas, take them, write the mathematics formulas on the small piece of chart paper and stick on the board or wall. Okay, and morning and evening you read it. Okay, it will really go to your brain. Learning language, why you are not able to learn language, there is only one reason. Trust me, only one reason, because you don't know the meaning of many of the words. Learn the meaning. Very easy way. Okay, very easy way. And put little bit of effort. Okay, for learning grammar. Okay, it's very easy to learn. Okay, now dear friends, the theme, I love examination. Okay, I love examination. You need to repeatedly say yourself, you love examination. Okay, you love examination. And look at here. Before going for examination, you should have a checklist. Okay, before reading question paper, visualize and see that you are writing the examination in a very, very good manner. Okay, read question paper, allot time for each questions. Okay, and here I just want to tell you something. Take the old question papers if you have. Okay, old question papers. And in the old question papers, suppose the 1.5 hours is the total duration of the time you are learning biology subject. Just imagine you are learning biology subject. Then the first portion, okay, like, one word answer. Out of this 1.5 hours, how many minutes you supposed to spend for the answering the first session? Similarly, you need to allocate the total time. You need to divide the total time with the all the questions. Okay, all the questions. You need to divide the time. Then you need to practice. See, take the old question paper and just to practice. And when you reach to the examination hall, always remember, don't look at there and here. Okay, okay, just to concentrate. And then what you need to do, see, for example, for the first set of question, you allotted 10 minutes. Then look at the watch and complete the answers within 10 minutes. Okay, then move to the second lot of questions. Suppose if you couldn't complete the first lot of questions within 10 minutes, okay, then what you need to do? You need to save 2-3 minutes of the second lot and save the time and come back and complete the first lot. This is the time management technique for basically we use for writing the examination, during the examination. Okay, find out easy questions and start to write first. Okay, why do we find out the easy questions? The reason is very simple. If you find out the easy questions, then without thinking you can write the answers. If the questions are difficult one, then what you need to do, you may need to think. You may think. Okay, you may think, and the thinking process will take your time. So first you write the easy questions, then write the difficult ones. Okay, attend all questions. Attend all questions. Okay, dear friends, there are different methods in answering. Right answer method. You are aware about elimination method, intuition method, number selection. What is the right answer? You learn something and you are writing the right answer. Suppose there are the 4 options, you are eliminating 2 and you are sticking on other 2 and getting the answer. Elimination. Intuition, just closing your eyes and just thinking that which one would be the this one, which one would be the right answer, but don't use it. Okay. Okay, the best method is what? Right answer method. Okay, and elimination can be used. Okay, number selection is kindly don't use it, but some of the answering methods are number selection. Okay, now I just want make you to remember the whole presentation. Okay, I'll quickly go through. Okay, don't worry. Okay, you can revise once again. Okay, see, happy learning. There was a course objective. Remember, begin with the end in mind. I was talking about that. Interest. Okay, this is very important. Without interest, you cannot study. Okay, make sure that you are having interest on something extraordinary aspects. Okay, okay, kindly develop that. Okay, so I was talking about the two techniques: positive self-affirmation to create interest, positive faking. I'm very sure that you know all those things. Okay, okay, and some of the basic happy learning techniques: pay attention in the class, take lecture notes, keep an organized notebook, ask questions in class, discuss topics with your peers, speed reading. Okay, then we were talking about goal setting. Okay, goal setting. Goals with the purposes are very important. Long-term goals with the purposes, short-term, medium-term goals with the purposes, short-term goals with the purposes. Today onwards, make sure you are creating some of the short-term goals. Okay, give you example. Okay, set a timetable and study according to the timetable. Spend time according to the timetable. Short-term goal. Okay. Now I was talking about the goals. Okay, how to be written the goal I was talking about. Okay, and I was specifically telling you that you all have a great abilities. You have IQ. If you have any issue with the IQ, don't worry. Okay, you have EQ. And always remember, IQ and EQ can make you in great heights. Okay, and EQ is more important. Dear friends, EQ is more important. So don't worry about that. Okay, don't think about too much about your IQ. Okay, all the students are performing great, but I am not able to perform. Don't worry. Okay, see, if you avoid worries, what will happen? Naturally, your IQ will, whatever the IQ already existing there, that will reflect in a better manner. Okay, may not be able to increase. Okay, but you can utilize whatever the existing IQ in a better manner if you avoid your stress. Always remember. Okay, and remember these sentences. Okay, if you have low IQ and low EQ, it is very easy to conquer the world with the smart work. Always remember. Okay, now I skipped this particular slide because, okay, primary ability in the sense that when you are born, you have some abilities like, smile, crying and all. Okay, gradually you will develop secondary abilities. Okay, then in the school you will develop skills. Okay, good communication skill, language skills, okay, mathematical skills, etc. Dear friends, always remember, you need to find out your talents with the support of your great teachers. That's your duty. You all have the talent. There are two types of talent. One is by birth, whatever the talent you get. Like a musician's son is a musician. But by practice, anybody can achieve talent. Always remember, anybody can achieve talent. Please remember that. Okay, all right. We were talking about the memory power. Everyone got memory. Only the thing is that trained to memory or untrained to memory. Okay, these things you need to practice. I was talking about. We need to synchronize both the left and the right brains. I was talking about that, right? And please try to read this book. Keep your brain alive. Okay, Professor Lawrence C. Katz. Okay, buy from online and read it. Okay, all right, and believe you have a great memory. Okay, and practice neurobics. Practice some of the neurobics techniques. Okay, so I was already talking about time management. Why I skipped this slide? Because I wanted to talk about the timetable, and I wanted to talk about the study. When you take the old question paper and study, you remember? Okay. Now I want to say that time is precious. Always remember that time is precious. Utilize your time. And always remember one more thing is that's very, very important. There is a theory called the theory of forgetting. If you learn something in the morning, you will forget 50% in the evening. Okay, evening of the same day. If you revise, then only you can recollect. Dear friends, always remember, after 6 days, you will forget 75% of you have learned today morning. Learn every day, recollect every day. Okay, okay. These were the slides, I was just skipping, and then I was talking about, a traffic signal technique. Okay, when you supposed to study, okay, where you supposed to sit and study, all those things I was talking about. Reading and learning technique, you remember? Reading and learning technique, OCAR, okay, observation. If you observe, concentrate, and associate, it is very easy to recall. Repeat. If you observe, concentrate, and associate, it is very easy to recall. All right. OCAR, observation, you remember? Observation I was talking about. Concentration I was talking about. Association, theater method. Okay. Then I was talking about acronym method, acoustics method. Okay. Grouping method. Okay. PEG system. All right. Chunking method. Okay. Digital span test. Okay. Then I was talking about the link method. Okay. Link method, link with something. Okay. Body mapping, concept mapping, mind mapping, stick method. Okay. And learning formulas, learning language. Okay. Then I was telling you specifically, repeat on saying, I love examination. When you listen the news about, exam date, don't say, oh, no, 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 no. Yes, I love it. Wow, wow feeling. Okay. When you hear about exam, feel that wow. Okay. This is very, very important. Okay. So I was talking about exam. Okay. Some of the methods of writing exam. Okay. If you want my number, 9847031166. I repeat, 9847031166. 9847031166. Okay. By this note, okay, I would like to conclude this particular session. I thank all my beloved children. You have attended this program till this time. I know I'm late. Okay, I know I'm late, but my mind says that this should be the proper way of giving you the study techniques. That's the reason I was going this manner. Okay, kindly pardon me. And dear teachers, I'm so happy about you because you were here. The board of trustee, respected sir, you are here. Okay, dear principals, vice principal, deputy principals, all of you were here. I'm so thankful to you. And Binuman sir introduced me here. Okay, thank you, Binuman sir, for your you give me a great, wonderful opportunity. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Now I would like to hand over my mic to the teacher. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It was really, really worth attending the program with so many techniques. Thanks a lot. I'm sure our students would really benefit, and it will be reflected in the exam days. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. I will. My PPT is there? No PPT. No, nothing. Okay. Yeah.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Children, now. Children, it's now time for our interactive session. Those of you who have doubts to get clarified, kindly post it in the chat box.
Teachers, kindly read for me the questions.
Yes, sir. We will read.
Yeah.
There's one question now, sir. How to study different subject topics faster?
Okay. Subject topics, right? Yeah. Okay. Always remember, when you study any topics, your mind is supposed to be cleared. Okay. And many of the time you may not be able to study any of the topics. Why? Because your mind says that it is difficult. That you need to clear. Okay, you need to clear. This is the first step. How do you clear? With the self-affirmation. Okay, what you need to say yourself: this subject is very easy for me. Okay, I can study this subject very fast. Okay, very quickly. This is the most important aspect a student supposed to be aware about. Okay, see, clearing your mind. When you clear your mind, then automatically what will happen? You will develop certain abilities. I will tell you the physiology behind that. Okay, there are fundamental beliefs. There are certain fundamental beliefs. One is known as I can, another one is I have, another one is I do, another one is I am. These are the fundamental beliefs, and everything is depends upon this thing. When you feel and say that I can, I am, I have, I do, okay, I can study this subject, I am studying this subject, I am doing this subject very well, naturally, your brain will create certain abilities. One is memory power, second one is high level of concentration, next one is high level of observation. Everything will come together as a combination in your mind and body. Okay, this will support you to learn faster and use all other techniques which I taught you. Okay, this is very important. Yeah. Thank you. Next question.
Thank you, sir. I think two children have asked how to avoid procrastination.
Okay, very good. Procrastination, is it a negative or positive? Tell me. The child who asked me the question, please tell me, is procrastination is a negative or positive? Can you please open the mic and tell me? Negative. Okay, okay. You have written negative. Dear friends, always believe that the procrastination is not totally negative. Okay. There is a positive procrastination. There is a negative procrastination. There are two types of procrastinations. One is positive procrastination. Another one is negative procrastination. For example, suppose you are learning something. Okay. I am the teacher. Just imagine I am the teacher. I am asking you to just come here on the online platform and take a session on this particular subject, what I am teaching. See, if you come and take the session, you may not be able to take the session in a proper manner, right? But if you prepare, definitely you can take the session. And for that, you are asking me, sir, can I take the session tomorrow? This is basically known as positive procrastination. Tomorrow, you can take the session. But what is negative procrastination? Negative procrastination is, suppose the next week is the examination, and you are thinking that, tomorrow I can learn, you are procrastinating it. This is negative procrastination. Okay, how to avoid it? That's the reason I ask you to think about your goal. For example, you want to reach a particular country. You need to go to the airport and take the flight. Okay, and you are sleeping morning, and you are thinking that, oh, if the flight is going, what is the problem? You will not do that. You will set the alarm. You will get up early in the morning. You will reach the airport, and you will get the flight, and you will go to the country. Yes or no? This same thought process should be there in your mind. I have a goal. I need to reach to the goal. I need to achieve the goal. I need to look at the goal. When you have the goal and the purposes, you will never procrastinate anything. And again, another thing, have a diary. In the diary, by priority, write down whatever you're supposed to do in a day. And allot a time. Morning, this much time, I need to finish this thing. Then tick mark. This much time, I need to finish. Then tick mark. And make sure you tick mark all the items you have written there. Thank you. Next question.
Thank you, sir. And another common question is how to overcome distraction and how to make study and work-life balance.
Okay, very good. Overcoming distraction is normally distraction comes. Why? Because there is a lot of thinking process, overthinking. There is a method called a shut up method that can be used. When over thought process are coming, what you need to do is you need to just identify the thought process, recognizing, write down the steps, okay? Recognizing the thought process. Step number one. Second one, choice making. Should I have these thoughts or not? Choice making. No, I don't want this thought. Third one, that is very important. That is decision making. Decision making. I will kick out this thought from my mind. Next one is action. In the action, what you need to do is you need to just think and see that someone is coming and putting the thoughts in your brain. What kind of thoughts? Chain thoughts. Look at the thoughts, that person, and tell yourself, shut up and get out. Shut up and get out. This is something like a person without your permission coming into your room. And when a person without your permission comes to your room, what you will do? You will say that, shut up and get out. This method can be used. Okay, this is one of the technique to avoid overthinking and distraction. Okay, and again, another distraction is why? Because a lot of noises from the other rooms. Okay, maybe mother is coming and calling, father is coming and calling, there are a number of things, your brother is, okay. You identify a study room, okay, and sit there and sincerely study. All other distraction will be avoided. Suppose there is another distraction, like but you are sitting in the room, again you are hearing something, okay, and again you use the same technique, shut up method. Observe what sound is coming. Okay, yeah, that sound is coming. Should I listen to this sound? No. Okay, what I need to do? Okay, I don't want to listen to that sound. Okay, decision making. What I need to, okay, just in your mind visualize and see that that sound is not bothering you. That's a sound, normal sound, like if you stay nearby the highway, there is a sound. Similarly, you just avoid the sound within your mind. Okay, these are the way you can avoid distraction. And again, there was a question called work-life balance. Okay, see, you need to study 6 hours. When you study 6 hours, your parents will say that, oh, better, you are studying very well. I'm so happy about that. Then most of the problems will get solved. Okay, you will get whatever you want around you. Easily you can manage work-life balance. Only thing is that your first duty is study, your second duty is study, your third duty is also study. Study, study, study. Okay, not, along with that, make sure that you are doing physical exercises and all. Okay, you are eating food, drinking water, everything is important, but your first duty is study, second duty is study, third duty is also study. Okay, thank you. Next question.
Thank you, sir. And another repeated question is how to avoid anxiety during the exam.
Okay, during the exam, anxiety is the creation of your mind, your thoughts. Always remember. Okay, I don't know how you are comfortable with understanding about thoughts and kind of things. Okay, but anxiety will occur because of the chain thoughts. You are thinking about the examination. You are thinking about the examination. That's the reason. Okay, use shut up method. That's the one easiest method. Second one is you need to think constantly opposite of what exactly you are thinking. For example, a person is thinking exam will be difficult. What you supposed to think? That person what's supposed to think? Exam will be very easy. I love examination. Exam will be very easy. See, keep on saying it. Okay. And if you have a over anxiety, definitely take the support of an expert. Okay. Okay. And with your parents' permission, sometimes if you want to call me, you can call me. Okay. Yeah. Next person.